tell me about all the nagging I'm doing about your projects?
Sure.
Yeah.
What all do I have to do today?
Everything.
Like what?
You don't want me to rattle it off. Not for
Sure I do.
not
Go
for
it.
everybody to hear.
Go
No
for
way,
it.
because you might include it. I'm gonna. I can do it without mentioning names. How about that?
That's fine.
Okay. You have a photographer promo to do. You have a family life video to do. You have.
Who's the photographer?
I'm sorry, it's not a photographer promo.
Florist.
Vendor friend.
Vendor friend.
I haven't had my Diet Coke. This is hard.
Life is hard. Let's talk about hard life.
No, I'm
So
still
all
rattling
my-
it off. I'm still rattling off. Okay, you have a ceremony to fix. You have people to take out of that wedding film just to tweak it, and then it will be ready to go. Oh, you need to get that footage from those cards to that guy. Remember that? Okay. Oh, you have some photos that need to be sent off in the mail. Because then I can invoice her. Let me think. I guess that's all for today. Tomorrow's list will be new. So get to work. Well, I, on the other hand, just need to sit there and look pretty. Now, I get to start my new blog series today.
Yeah, which is what?
I have identified.
You haven't told me that you were doing this. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
But you didn't tell me what you were starting with.
Well, I don't know if it technically matters what person I start with. It's going to kind of really depend. I've had 3 people give me information that I requested from them. And because just in brainstorming, I was able to identify so many people that I knew that did, whether or not they were advertising that they did something, but they still took their time and their talents and are using it to serve others. Barry Altmark, he was a photographer for years and years and years that we worked with. He is now full-time rabbi, and he does a lot of weddings all across the United States, actually, but home base is here in Birmingham. And he has worked with the Birmingham Hospitality Network, and I think it's through his church or the temple. They go in and set up cots for the homeless. He doesn't do it every day. I believe it's a rolling roster or something like that. So his part might only be every couple of months that he picks them up in his truck and then delivers them wherever they need to deliver so they can put the cots out. That people understand it's not the person that I'm trying to highlight, it's the cause. But he also created something 3 years ago called the Help Portrait, and I know that Gretchen Birdwell works with him, Amber Ford. There's some makeup artists. Another photographer, Kevin Roberts, I believe, is involved. I think Butch and Joy Oglesby with Blue Moon are involved. And several makeup artists. And what they do is they offer their services, makeup and then a nice little portrait for people that normally would not have the opportunity to have these pictures made. So I think they're on their 3rd or 4th year now, and that's another little thing that he does. So he kind of has a 2-parter. So he might not be today. I don't know if I have that much time with my other meetings. But who else? Speaking of Butch and Joy Oglesby with Blue Moon, they participated with this organization called Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep. And I don't know how many years it's been, like several years that they've done this. And I'm not sure, well, I know for sure I wouldn't be able to do this, but I think it's a true testament of what great people they are that they're able to go into a hospital after a child, a newborn infant, has passed away, and they take pictures of that child without all of the machines hooked up to them. That way the parents have these beautiful photos of them holding the child for the first time. Or really actually the last time, I guess you could say. Both. And Butch, when I was talking with him, he said something really cool that I will definitely include in the blog post, that they actually ran into one of the parents years later and got to talk to him, which is really, really neat. And they shared with him how wonderful of a service that organization does. And it's nationwide, and they're always looking for more photographers. Jennifer Woodbury, every year, the weekend of Thanksgiving, she offers a free mini session to all of her brides for that year, or past, I think any bride, past bride. They are just not required, but it's kindly appreciated for you to bring a new unwrapped toy, and they donate those toys. So
That's not true. I just had a couple of bad days. That's the thing about days, is sometimes they're bad.
yeah, but what I had problems with the second video is that everything was okay in the end, but you were just really, really critical of yourself, and I don't think that you should have any reason for it, because at the end of the day, all was fine.
Well, I don't know if I was being overly hard on me. I mean, I was upset. And I didn't actually sit down and record that phone call. They just happened to call when I was doing something anyway.
Okay. But you showed it to people.
I did show it to people. You know, you see so much stuff on the internet, like Facebook and whatnot. It's always like filtered through what they want you to see and that sort of thing. You see people with like these unbelievable lives on Facebook and on YouTube and where whatnot, and it's not real.
I get that.
So I kind of just felt like being real for a little while. So I was.
The normal person probably would not, I mean, even if they had recorded that, would not have shown it to other people.
Well, I hesitated a little bit, but then I was like, you know, at the time I did it, I was still upset, and I was like, screw it.
Don't be filming me when we're looking all haggard here.
You're not nearly as good looking as my ride into work this morning.
I bet. Got the long in the tooth look going on. I like a strawberry scented car. Most folks disagree. Those folks can drive their own cars and make them smell like pine or whatever scent they choose. For me, it's berry blend.